Welcome back, everybody, to more Final Fantasy Tactics, where we just stopped the fiendish machinations of the evil Ronald. I guess now we just go and save a princess. You know. I don't know if that really matters so much now that we've stopped Ronald, but... Ronald! Well, it's probably only right that we bring along
as you wish.
Agrias.
I will do my utmost.
My time to shine.
My turn, is it?
We'll try it with Mustadio. I have no idea.
Got any words to leave behind, Highness?
Ah, darn. Who could that mysterious Gaffgarion-shaped executioner possibly be?
None, then. Very well.
Is that?
The enemy!
They can't keep getting away with this!
Stand down, or take her place on the gallows.
And the trap is sprung.
Trap?
We were trapped?
Ramza. Ever the gallant fool.
See, what you don't know, Gaffgarion, is actually we are the distraction. You are trying to trap us, meanwhile, Delita is, like, way back at the other place, like, saving the actual princess. I'm betting you anything that's what it's going to turn out to be.
What have you done with Lady Avelia?
I've done naught with her. She's a Lionel. What of the gem?
What gem?
Gem?
Might we spare ourselves these tiresome fates? I speak of the Cardinal's gemstone. The one who stole it travels with you, does he not? I would have it surrendered.
If you want it, come and get it.
So, the boy now thinks himself a man.
So now we're trying to paint Mustadio as someone who stole the gem from the Cardinal, when I believe the story was that he found it, right? Down in the ruins?
Very well.
But I'm sure the Cardinal...
Let us finish this like men.
I'm sure the Cardinal believes that all the Zodiac Stones belong to him by right, so... It would be theft as far as he's concerned.
It is not too late to change your mind, Ramza. Return with me to Egros.
No, you're a jerk.
Your brother Dicedog would fain forgive what's done. He said as much himself.
Yeah, but he lies all the time. That doesn't mean much.
What is it that stops you? Chivalry? A tired relic? Neither justice nor loyalty ever filled a man's belly. However you may pretend, you are a noble. It's in your very veins. And a noble rules over and uses the small folk as he sees fit. Lesser men can only dream of having your lot in life. So forget this foolishness and be who you were born to be.
No, I will not. The foolishness is believing that our blood dictates our destiny. I refuse to exploit others simply because I was born a Beowulf. Even should it mean defying my brother, I will be true to myself. I will play no part in his foul plots.
Agrias and Mustadio just immediately stop and go, "You were born a what?"
Foul? You would paint your brother's deeds as foul? For generations, House Beowulf has possessed great military might and the influence that comes with it. As its lord, your brother simply upholds the duties of his station. You of all people should know that. What you call foul, I call necessary. Deny it all you want. This is the way of the world.
My brother and Duke Larg seek to ignite war to further their own ends. Yet who is it that would be made to suffer? It is the soldiers, who fight and die with their names unknown to their lords. It is the veterans, who are cast aside when their swords are no longer needed. It is the common folk, who are bled dry by taxes and levies. After 50 long years of conflict, the kingdom was finally beginning to know peace again.
I get the feeling I was with you, Ramza. I was 100% with you up until this line. Because I'm getting to the feeling, I've just a hunch, that that's not as true as you wish it was.
But now a privileged few would shatter that peace for personal gain. If such a thing is not foul, sir, then pray tell what is.
A man does not eat an omelette without breaking eggs. It matters not whether he is born into abundance or no.
Then maybe don't have an omelet?
Progress exacts a price, and that price is paid in blood. Such is the ink in which history's pages are writ. Look around you, boy. Ivalice rots from within. Your brother would carve out the root of its decay, even if it means his hands must be soiled.
And after all of that, you go after Hadrian.
For the sake of progress, you would see Lady Avelia sacrificed. I will not abide it. I will not stand by and watch her made another Tetra.
Who's Tetra?
Zeekden. That was not within your control. And many things are to an heir of House Beowulf, and you have a duty as such. It is your fate to see that duty fulfilled.
As it was my fate to let Tetra die.
Yes!
No, fate had no hand in that. Tetra died because I did not raise a hand to save her. I've lied to myself all this time. It was my own inaction that killed her. I will not forget it. Not for as long as I live.
Let's see here. Can we go over and just punchy punch the archer over here?
I don't want to die.
One shot! Can I disable? That's the one that disables, right? Yeah. I'm not going to be able to hit Gaffgarion with it. Hard. They're monks?
What do you mean mean to do with Lady Ophelia?
I mean to crack some eggs.
I will return her to Galleon as per my contract. What Duke Larg does with her after that is not my concern.
Dukes Larg and Goltanna are cut from the same cloth. Both sides would use her as a pawn, just as Dystarg and Larg now use you.
Yeah? You're trying to appeal to a level of sensibility that he does not have as a mercenary.
Are you not ashamed to be no more than a piece in their game? Have you no pride? No honor?
No, he has an empty pocketbook that needs filled as far as he's concerned.
Pride? Honor? Such flights of fancy are
Yeah,
long since
see?
flown from me, my lady.
Hurt you!
Is he going to get a turn before this goes off? No, okay. I just don't want him to move up and use drop Farag on me. Uh-oh. That may have just changed the equation a little bit. So some bad news. Some more bad news.
Right then. I will make you pay.
Oh, come on! He wasn't even on the list to go next! And then, oh, this is going so not right. Freaking time mages. Did he say something to me stood out? Did I miss that? Is there a way I can go back? Abilities, martial arts, revive. Why can't I target him? Revive.
There's still fighting to do!
And it missed. Yeah, he attacks and he attacks and he does whatever he wants.
What choice do I have?
And you don't have the ability to heal at all at this point. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. Hey, Ken! Thanks for the raid! How you doing? Welcome, Raiders! My name's Vrykerion. I am the Storyteller VTuber. I like to play story-based games with big elaborate plots that we can snark on, riff on, and then discuss. Tonight we're playing some Final Fantasy Tactics, and currently getting our butt kicked. How you doing, Ken? How is everything? Can we move over here and try and resurrect him?
Back on your feet!
I'm grateful.
Oh, thank goodness.
Better than ever.
I've had better days.
I have no doubt. We can do a long shot hope that we can disable him.
Ready or not?
Nice!
You lackwit! You refuse to see reality for what it is.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Ramza. Every day, someone, somewhere dies without your knowledge.
I'm just waiting for Ramza to have the big, you know, I dare to dream of a better world, blah, blah, blah speech. You know it's coming at some point. It's just, it's setting him up for it.
What is the life of one girl when weighed against the greater good?
I see no good in using people.
Hey, Ken!
Only deception and death.
How was your stream? You were doing stuff with, like, Lunar and all them, right? I thought I saw you before I started tonight. Tactics has been... This fight could have been going better. Cal is a war criminal and a traitor. Hey, that's kind of the same thing that's been going on here. We have war criminals and traitors. Lunar is bestie.
I will not stand
Glad to
by
hear
any
it.
longer as innocents fall prey to your good. I will not let you harm the princess.
Then you seal your fate. You stubborn fool. Come then.
Ramza, you are a Beowulf.
You were just picking up on that.
You didn't know?
Yeah, he doesn't really share that with a lot of people.
Aye. This little whelp is a son of the great house Beowulf.
'Tis true. I am sorry I kept it from you. Yet though I am my father's son, that does not make me the same as my brothers. I knew naught of the plot to kidnap the princess. For the honor of my house, I will bring an end to these machinations. I will put everything to rights. This I swear.
I've never heard it pronounced machinations before. It's always been machinations. I've never heard it with the soft CH sound like that. Which makes me think of, you know, I guess it makes sense because machine, not machine. But at the same time, it makes me think of a giant, like, secret plot to make mashed potatoes. It's just the first thing that comes to mind.
Do you truly think I would doubt you now? You have more than proven yourself.
Agrius, you are the first nice person we've met in this game.
Right.
Wherever I'm needed.
You're just casting haste on him? He's disabled. Okay, no. Okay, I get that you want to... Wait, who's coming after me? Kira is not going to go until 2 turns later. Kira will go right after Gaffgarion. We can only hope that Gaffgarion doesn't immediately go after me.
I'll take care of this.
Let's try?
It ain't bedtime yet.
Come then.
No! No, don't do that! I worked so hard to get him back up.
You're too kind.
The time is now.
I'm pretty sure the only thing they know how to do is cast haste. Wait, no, reset the move. That's not what I wanted her to move. I wanted her to move there.
Bloody hell.
The journey is never ending.
Curse me for a fool. I'd not thought you'd grown so strong.
Who? Agrius? Because Ramza's lying on the ground in a pool of his own blood right now.
As much as it chafes, I'd best retreat for now.
Yay! Oh, we still have to fight them. Alright, can we please try... Wait, no, reset move. I have to move up here, because I have to be on, like, the same level as him.
Back on your feet.
Thank you! No! No!
I'm ready.
Hadrian! Hadrian!
cannot fail.
I will carry on the knowledge you have left me, Hadrian. Alright, I'm back up.
My turn.
Abilities, white magic, raise. Oh no! I'm gonna try?
Sorry.
For my lady. It ain't bedtime
Much
yet.
obliged.
Oh, thank goodness, we got Mustadio up.
What to do?
See, I can even rend speed, rend power, and potion, or we'll restore everything. Because rend speed and rend... I don't really need those. He doesn't need those.
I felt that one.
I have inherited Faraga from Hadrian. His sacrifice has not gone in vain. Why do you keep casting haste? I swear that's all they know how to do. Can I pummel downward? No, I can't. Okay, so reset move, because I can get over here, so...
Here I go.
Right then.
Will not hit target. Okay, that's what I thought. And that's too close. So can I aim? Will not hit target. Dang it. What if I go higher? That'll hit target.
Come then.
If he even gets a chance to... No,
Not like this.
he doesn't get a chance at all.
The castle! We must make haste! Please be safe, princess.
We lost our very first person. We salute you, Hadrian.
You've not touched your supper. A princess cannot live on pride alone. Do you think to starve yourself? None would weep, you know. There are many who would be gladdened by your passing. Now stop being stubborn and eat.
But I don't wanna.
You were in league with the Cardinal all along, weren't you?
I don't like meatloaf.
What do you mean to do with me? If you not give me over to Larg, then what is your intent?
Give you over to the other guy.
To put you where you truly ought to be.
So you would manipulate me as well? I'll not do it, you know. I'll not bend to your whims.
You will. If you wish to survive, you have no other choice.
What do you mean?
He means that the other two people who are interested in taking you would want to, creak. But he would rather see you alive and helping out his side.
I mean...
So, this is Lady Avelia.
Ooh, you.
Do we find you in good spirits, Your Highness? If you would be but a trifle more tame, there would be no reason to keep you in so cheerless a place as this.
Most people don't like to hang out in the tea room. No, seriously, look, how many teas are on the walls? I count 1, 2, 3. 3 teas. T.
These seem lavish enough quarters for a false princess.
The girl does not yet know Lord Falmouth.
Who?
Truly? How pitiable.
Tell me of what it is you speak.
Okay, I know this is like a really kind of like a suspenseful scene with all this stuff, but all I can think of is her sprite right there is adorable.
Very well. You are not Avelia at Kasha.
What?
The true princess died years ago. You are her double.
That's absurd.
It is neither absurd nor untrue. You are not Avelia. You are a straw doll placed in an empty crib by the council, which bears no love for Queen Luveria. It was the old men's intent that you would someday succeed the throne. They saw the queen as an obstacle. She and her brother, Duke Larg, both. Their method was exacting. Its execution meticulous. They placed you in the royal family after assassinating the queen's 2 eldest sons, attributing their deaths to malady. The deception was complete, and your ascent all but sealed. King Ondoria was sickly and seemed unlikely to father another son, but against all odds, another prince was born. Whether he is in truth of Ondoria's seed is highly suspect, of course. Like as not, Duke Larg found some other sire to ensure his sister's place as mother to the king.
Another side to ensure his sister's place as mother. Oh, okay, I'm following. It's implying that Duke Larg got his sister, the queen, pregnant with someone else. God, I hope someone else. I don't need a Game of Thrones plot stuck in the middle of all of this.
Regardless, all of the council's work was made for naught the moment Prince Orinus drew his first breath.
You speak false. I'll not believe you.
Believe what you like, child. It is of little consequence. You may be born a butcher's daughter for all it concerns us.
Calling it. I'm just gonna throw it out here. Complete shot in the dark, but I'm calling it. She's actually Alma. We haven't seen Alma since, like, chapter 1. And we don't know what happened to her. I'm calling it here. Alma was swapped out with the actual princess at some point. Probably while they were staying at the Orban Monastery, because she mentions the fact that she knew Alma, and I'm betting you anything that Alma that she knew was the actual princess.
We hold a trump card in our hands. The stock from which it was cut matters not.
What is it you wish of me, then? What would you have me do?
Not at all, sweet child. We only wish that you be our princess as you always have.
I am a daughter of House Akasha. I'll take no orders from you.
Indeed. You are Her Royal Highness Princess Ovelia Akasha, from whose seed and womb you sprung matters not. 'Tis more than our birth that determines our roles. And yours, child, is to be princess.
I could not agree with you and not agree with you more. How do you do that? How do you say a thing where I agree with the first part of it so much and then like the second part so vehemently? It's just like...
You have always been princess. She who should rightly rule this chaos-racked kingdom. We only wish to help you claim the throne. Nothing more.
Which is interesting because the actual thing here is that only they, the church, are in the know of that she's not the real princess. Or if she is, they could entirely be gaslighting her. I guess I didn't think of that possibility. They could be just completely 100% gaslighting her into making her work for them. But that also means like Duke Larg and Duke Goltana have no idea either.
Who are you?
We are the Men in Black.
We are no friends of Duke Larg, nor do we sit in Goltana's camp.
Yeah, you want a theocracy, don't you?
Think of us simply as allies.
Uh-huh.
Lord Falmarv, let us leave our princess to collect her thoughts. When she comes to see the reality of her situation, she will doubtless wish to be our ally.
Indeed. Let us give her time to stew.
I am curious what Delita's whole role in this is.
Come, Delita.
And he's working with them then? Meanwhile... So let's see if we can actually...
A warm welcome. You're interested then? This is how things stand at present.
Yeah, they're in progress.
Well,
So no,
thanks.
I have to go back to the original town. Can I go back to the original town? Nope. Because we're going to plot. That is not where I wanted to go. As you advance through the story, you may need to fight a series of consecutive battles. If you return to the world map before winning all of the battles in the series, your progress up to that point will be lost. But... oh, I can flee. Yeah, nothing's happened. We just got there. I just want to go back and see what I finally get for doing all these stinking errands.
Good day to you. You're interested then? An errand's over and done with. There's a report for you too. Right then. Tell us how it went.
Yeah.
The task was completed, but it was not a success in the truest sense of the word.
Why? Hey, Felix, how you doing? Our mine famous for its spectacular veins of gold suffered a cave-in not long ago, called up miners. Tunnels were an awful state. We decided only to dig where we felt safe. We gathered only a little ore and received modest compensation.
Even so, it was still far from an outright failure.
There you have it. Will that be all? Thanks.
Greetings. How might I
How
help
I be? I am good. I mean, I'm weeping the loss of our very first one of our party members. We lost him in the last battle. Our good Black Mage Hadrian, who
After all, may I be
sadly,
freely
after
taxed?
everything, just bit the dust.
May I help with by all means?
Hadrian! Oh. With he wanted to create a game someday that had permadeath and autosaves? Oof. Merciless.
Are you happy? Many thanks. May I come back?
Right.
Have I ever thought of developing a video game? Since I know programming and stuff? Actually, yeah. I've messed around with a couple of different engines over the years. Currently, I just kind of, as a hobbyist, I mess around mostly with RPG Maker, but I really like it because RPG Maker MV and MZ both use JavaScript, which I know fairly well from all my time doing web development stuff. So while I didn't like the earlier versions that had used Ruby, since I never worked with Ruby, the JavaScript version I really liked. You made some plugins for MV? You're not the best programmer, you've done a lot of programming. You know, sometimes, even if you're not great at something, if you've done it a lot, that still puts you ahead of a lot of people. You're not one of those leak crowd underground 7-screen Russian hacker guys. What do you even do with 7 screens? Did it censor .net? Because of the whole no URL rule? I guess you have to type it out, DOT space net. But I know what you're talking about. But why? Because I have a thing that turns on that you can't put URLs in chat, essentially. So it censors them out like it's a curse. But essentially it just lets me know that like someone tried to post a URL. Because you use C# so much in Unity, you don't want to apply. You don't want to try applying to a game developer job at some studio. They will murder your soul for 90-hour week. Yeah, right now the game industry is not in a good place right now. Unless you can get a job at like a small indie studio or something where they like will respect you as a person. I would not try to venture into the game industry right this second. Okay, you're a machinist. What can you learn at this point? Nothing great. Wonderful. Movement +1, sure. Do I mainly do JavaScript? Like React Vue? I mainly do, actually, ASP.NET. Learning.core. We run a software platform for kind of a web software. Web forms, essentially. And I work on as a developer on there, but I also am in charge of a lot of the front-end stuff, so I do a lot of CSS, HTML, JavaScript, that sort of thing, too. Not to mention we use a lot of Ajax for our site, so JavaScript there as well. Cleansing Strike. Attacks a distant unit, has a chance of inflicting Doom, chance of an instant KO. Yeah, I like it. Sure. I mean, we have never have any luck getting Doom to do anything. Full stack means you gotta know know everything about everything. Yeah, well, we're a very small team at my company. We're not we are the entire software side of the company is we are 3 developers, 1 IT guy, and 1 project manager, and that is the entire department. No Solus Megacorp life for me. No, and I like it that way, actually. They're a great company because they're essentially very, very kind about the fact that it's like, yo, I had an emergency, I need to go work from home, or hey, I need to take off early, this and this is happening, have to go to the hospital. You just don't want to be worked to death. I have been actively told by our president not to do that. You know, he's just sitting there, he's like, he not only just sits there and goes, you're not feeling well? Take the day off. Ask to work from home if you don't feel like you could take the day off, but you can still, you know, stuff like that. Don't forget, mental health is still health. Take mental health days. I'm just kind of like, I work for such a great company. I'm so happy. I do not know what's amazing. What is amazing? Just a little humanity is all it would take. You know, it really, I agree.
You require something?
I require you to learn how to use Phoenix Downs. Feels wrong to put Agrias in like a milkmaid outfit for a chemist, though. These friggin' megacorporations, they're so soulless. Everyone just becomes a number. Yeah. Our company is, I believe we're only like, the entire company is about 25 people. We're part of a group of companies that total, even amongst all the different subsidiaries and the parent company and everything like that, we're only about 100 people total. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to give Agrias a helmet, because she lost her helmet. Did I start at this company or work at a bigger one and then go smaller? I started at a smaller company. I worked at an independent little used bookstore before I got a job at this place. I spent most of my time there. I pretty much was the entire website of the bookstore's business. I'm the one who listed all the books on Amazon. I'm the one who shipped them when we sold them. I'm the one who, handled all of that, handled all the online inventory. Tech guy, yeah. And because of that, I was also the guy that the printer's broken. Like, I don't know how to fix your printer. I don't know anything about hardware.
Preparations?
It was all old people? No, it was just all not savvy people. The worst part about it was the fact that they were very manipulative at that job. I really hated it. I had worked there longer than anyone else at the company by the time I left. So it was just me and the owners, right? Were the only ones who had been. The owners were the only ones that had been there longer than me. So by that point, I knew their shtick. So they would do things and favors for their employees, like, "Oh, your glasses broke. Let me buy you new glasses." But then, later on, they would use that to incentivize you to get you to do things for them and come in and like, "Oh, we need you to open and do all this stuff," and "Oh, we can't have you taking time off because, you're moving? Oh, that's no good. We need you here." Remember those glasses we bought? So I learned very early on, like, it was very much like dealing with the Fae. You don't accept favors. You don't accept food. Everything is diplomacy, yeah. And I had to fight for every penny I earned there. I finally got to the point up where I could apply for Medicaid in terms of getting my psych meds and everything. But, it sucked. But it was the only job I could get right out of college. I was coming out of college in a terrible job market. And there are people and groups of people that are exploited. It's so true. But I looked after the other employees where I could. I tried to help them. I tried to tip them off, just like, don't do it. Don't do it. Although, I think before we get started in this Lionel Castle battle, we're going to take our last break for the night and venture... And then after the break, we'll venture into the castle and we'll see if we can get through this. And then hopefully finish this out. Because I want to say, this feels like this is the final boss battle